Say what's cracking, YouTube? It's your boy 16 to life, and I'm back like I'm on a parole violation. Yard down! Now, for those of y'all that's new to my page, in 1994, I got arrested. I was eventually sentenced to 16 years plus life, and I ended up doing 24 years straight in the California prison system. During that time, I accumulated some good stories, and I'm going to share one with y'all today. If you happen to like the story, you already know what it is. Hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe to my channel, and also be sure to hit that notification bell. That way, when I drop a story, you will be notified ASAP, and you can hop on it whenever you're ready. Also, if you're new to my page, man, I be rapping, I gas. I really get busy on the mic, so definitely be sure to check me out. Don't get it twisted. The flow don't sound nothing like Curtis Blow. I got a song called Never Gave Me Therapy. It's on all major streaming sites. Check that out. I got the video also for that on my page. I got a song that's also called Go From Here. Check that video out as well. You also can type in 16 to Life Music. That's 16 DA Life Music on YouTube. A lot of my audio songs and my videos will pop up. Check your boy out, man. I get busy. You definitely gonna be impressed. With all that being said, let's hop right up into this story. Now, this story right here takes place around 2009, 2008, somewhere around there. I was at CMC East. And during this time, I was in a vocational trade. It was the trade was dry cleaning. Now, so the class had all the, all the machines and stuff that you would see in a regular dry cleaning office. And so I was going up in there. I wasn't interested in dry cleaning, but this was just a trade that you could complete like 7-8 months, and they'd give you a certificate. And I needed that to go to the board by being a lifer to show them that I had some, some workable skills or whatever. And so that was my whole reason to taking the trade. So now in the class, it was cool. We had a kickback crew that was up in there. We used to be up in there chilling and stuff. A few of the guys that was in there, Sandman from the Jungle. Now, I can't remember if he was in there when this particular incident happened, but he was in the class. Now, I definitely remember my boy from Oakland, Brookfield D. He was up in there, and possibly Wild Will was in there too. The dude who I told the story about recently from East Palo Alto. It was a few more of us up in there as well. There was another individual up in there, and for the purpose of this story, I'm going to just call him MV. MV was probably about 22, 23, maybe about 5'9", maybe about 170 pounds. Cool dude. He wore some rim glasses, looked kind of square. He was a Crip, but he didn't really look like that. You know what I'm saying? And so we used to be up in there just chilling, having fun. Now, the free staff and the guards, they could bring their clothes to the front some type of way and get a ticket. They'd get some ticket. It was almost somewhat like a real laundry. They drop their clothes off, they'd get a ticket, then they send their clothes back there. We press them, iron them, wash them, all that type of stuff. Now, you also had some convicts on the yard who wanted to walk around, looking nice or have nice clothes to wear to the visit. Some of the dudes would bring their clothes back, charge them a couple bucks to iron them, wash them, press them, all that old type of stuff. I didn't feel like going through all that hassle trying to sneak no clothes back there. I was just back there to get the certificate. So anyway, like I said, we back there, we chilling, we having fun or whatever. So at some point in time, a big dude came up in there. Now, I can't even honestly remember this dude's name, but for the purpose of the story, I'm going to just call him the Bully. Now, the Bully, he was a big dude. He was probably about 6'1", 6'2", probably about 240, 230 pounds. Not necessarily muscular, but just a naturally big old dude, And so now at some point, the Bully and MV, they started clashing. Well, they wasn't even really clashing. The Bully was just fucking with MV. We might be sitting back, chilling, laughing, and all of a sudden the Bully would be like, man, what is this old Buster doing over here? Where you from? Who put you on? You from a hood? Where you from? You ain't no Crip. Just fucking with him unnecessarily. You know what I'm saying? So the MV would be like, hey, man, go ahead, man. Leave me alone. The Bully would be like, what you gonna do? He'd stand up, get in his face. You ain't gonna do nothing. I'll break your glasses. All types of shit, just fucking with MV. Now, just so happened, me and MV, we lived in the same building and was on the same tier. So every now and then we'd be walking back. He like, man, I'm telling you, man, I'm a fuck old boy up. He better leave me alone, man. What you think I should do? Now, both these dudes was Crips and they both was from LA. So it really wasn't my business. So I would just tell him, man, listen, man, old boy just be fucking with you, man. Y'all, y'all let that shit alone. Like, no, man, I'm telling you, he got me. MV would be like, I'm telling you, man, he got me fucked up. He better leave me alone, So this went on for a while. Now MV also had his celly was one of my partners, man, the dude from East Coast, and now his celly had probably, at that point, his celly had probably been, he had life, but he probably had been down 17, 18 years. His celly was a real solid dude, no nonsense. I mean, he was cool, but I mean, he didn't, he was with the shit, basically. So his celly is telling him, hey, listen, man, if that dude, you gotta fuck that dude up. Don't be letting that dude fuck with you, take you a knife back there and stab that dude, or, put you some batteries, get you some D batteries, put them in a sock. And when you catch him slipping, when he, not paying attention, go upside his head. So MV was like, yeah, okay, if he keep fucking with me, that's what I'm gonna do, so like I said, we go back to work. This shit is still going on. So one day, the bully back there talking to him, fucking with him, talking shit to him, like, you ain't supposed to do nothing, get all up in his face, hand on his head, like, what you gonna do, So MV like, okay, all right. So that day, on the way back, MV like, yeah, man, I'm supposed to get this dude, man. So he make up his mind. He gonna handle his business. So now the next day, we go back to work. So now I'm kind of keeping my eye on MV, you know what I'm saying? He supposed to put his, he supposed to put his move down, So now he walking around, he kind of nervous and antsy, you can see it. He's waiting for an opportunity to catch the bully slipping. So now he finally see the bully sitting down, not paying attention. So now what MV done, he done went and got him some D batteries from somewhere. He done went and got him some D batteries from somewhere and put a bunch of D batteries in a sock. So now he was, catch old boy slipping and go up, whop, whop, whop. He was go upside his head and wear him out with these D batteries. So like I say, finally the bully is sitting down. He not paying attention. So now MV go to making his move. MV slide up behind him and stuff. And he get his little he get the little sock out with all the batteries in it. He raised his hand up to go down and hit old boy and come down. And when he come down, the force of the momentum, I guess he only had one sock or whatever, but the momentum, all the D batteries bust through the sock and go flying and hitting the wall. Boom. So now when he come down, only thing he hit the bully with is an empty sock. He hit the bully with an empty sock, man. And so of course, he would have done more harm if he had ran up behind the bully and cussed him out or thumped his ear or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So now when he hit the bully across the shoulder with the limp sock, the bully don't even realize what's going on. The bully say, hey man, y'all stop playing. Y'all play too much. You know what I'm saying? So when the bully turned around and looked to see who back there horse playing in his mind, that's when he see MV. So then he stand up. He like, oh, motherfucker. So now when MV see him stand up, MV get a little nervous. MV get to back it up, damn near running. So the bully run and get up on him. Boom, boom, bust him up. Hit him in the jaw, man, broke his shit. Had his shit wired like Kanye after the car crash, you know what I'm saying? So he get on him again. So now when he try to hop on him again, MV take off running. So when MV take off running, we had an instructor in there by the name of John. The instructor, John, kind of see what's going on, he's kind of like in the front and this, a bunch of machines and shit. And so he can't really see. He like, hey, what's going on? So, I can't remember if he end up knocking MV down or whatever. But, some dudes was like, oh man, he fell. So, John end up calling, the MTA or whatever, he had the motherfuckers come over there and check MV out. Like I say, MV's jaw was broke. So, they walked him off, So I guess they wouldn't buy in the story or whatever. So maybe about the next day or two, they end up coming back and getting the bully. So either somebody had told, I don't know, I'm never gonna say MV told on him because I don't have nothing to say to prove that. But at some point in time, they did find out, and so they came back and they got the bully, man. But that was just a crazy story of how, how sometimes, man, you plan to go assault somebody and you end up being the victim, So I don't know if, like I say, if he didn't secure and have enough socks around the D batteries or whatever, man. But anyway, he got pumped up. His heart really wasn't in it, because if his heart was in it, people wouldn't have had to tell him numerous times, you need to handle your business or whatever, man. But, ended up turning out bad for him, man. He ended up getting his jaw broke, and I never seen him again, man. But, sometimes stuff like that happen, man. You plan on jumping on somebody and you have to jump off. So you already know what it is, man. It's your boy 16 to life. Resume normal program.